everyone, my name is Eula and today we're gonna read Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger story starting at Chapter 8, Santa Claus. And today we're gonna see the Santa Claus in Wayside School for today maybe. It's almost December at our country too. So let's see the Santa story for today. Now I already read this one book with a lot of stories. Now here we go. And first we can read Chapter 8, Santa Claus. 'Twas the last day of school before winter vacation, and all the children were having a small celebration. Artwork was hung by the backboards with pride, snowmen and mooses, and a joyful sleigh ride. They ate the homemade cookies, red and green ones, of course, when Kathy declared, "I don't believe in Santa Claus." She just opened her mouth and said what she said. Santa Claus isn't real. And besides, Dad, he is dead. So you bet I will pout, and you bet I will cry, you bet I will shout. I'm telling you why. Stappen covered his ears. No, you're wrong, he shouted. He's not true. There is Santa Claus. I know there is. Ho, 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 laughed Kathy. Kathy was just saying that because she never gets any presents, said Jason. All she ever gets is a lump of coal, said Rondi. Wrong, said Kathy. I get lots of presents. My parents buy it for them. They have lots of money. They buy me anything I want. She bit off her head and reindeer cookie. The only thing that matters is how rich your parents are. If they have a lot of money, then you will get a lot of good presents. If they're poor, then you will just get a few crummy presents. Everyone tried to argue with her, but Kathy just asked them all the old questions. How does the fat man fit into the skinny chimney? Or how could he visit everyone's house and hoard in the night? And of course, nobody knew the answers. Nobody ever has, only Santa knows the answer with those questions, said Rondi. Do you even like the Christmas, said Stappen. Sure, said Kathy. I guess a lot of presents and I don't have to work. Then she stuck out her tongue and called the Stappen a jerk. Poor Stappen spotted his face turn into quite blue. If you don't believe in Santa, he won't believe in you. But Kathy just yelped. You know that is true. Do you still believe in Mr. Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and Miss Starks too? Let's ask Mrs. Jules, said Maricia. She's a teacher who's wise. Let's ask Mrs. Jules. She never lies. The children crowded around their wise teacher's desk and asked her the question never found on a test. Esther, Santa, you are a teacher with smarts. Is Santa Claus real? They asked with poor hearts. And oh, Mrs. Jules, the teacher, is so wise. Look at their faces and bright eager eyes. She had to say something. It was her job to reply and tell them, yelped Kathy. There is a reminder, can't fly. Out the window, snowflakes were falling inside the window. Mrs. Jules was stalling. Our parents all liars? It is all just a trick to make us to be good for fear to ask Nick. Tell us the truth. Don't try to fake it. Is there a Santa? Let us know. We can take it. Mrs. Jules cleared her throat, and she cleared it again. She put down her pencil. She picked up a pen. "Hey, look!" shouted Liesel. "Look there! Who's that?" "Someone is coming in through the Guzak." Sure enough, the door opened. It had to open quite wide. A strange-looking stranger stepped sideways inside. She wore a red suit and had a white fluffy beard, and even for Wayside, he looked pretty weird. His fat belly shook like a ball of jello, and there was just about it. They knew that fellow. It was Louis, the art teacher. "What are you doing in that stupid suit, Louis?" said Sherry. "Are you hot?" "Why are you wearing a fake beard?" said Todd. "Is the pillow under your jacket?" said Jason. Kathy declared. "See," she said, "that proves there is just no Santa Claus. If there is, Louis won't have to dress up like a fool, pretend to be him." "I'm no Louis," said Louis. "I'm Santa Claus." "Ho, ho! You're lying to us, Louis," said John. "Everyone is always lying to us." Kathy's right. Christmas is nothing but dirty, stinking lie. "I was just trying to bring a little holiday cheer," said Louis. "Go home, Jorm," said Terence. "Nah, there's no way to talk to Louis," said Mrs. Jules. "Louis is one of Santa's special helpers." "Really, Louis?" said Dee. Louis looked at Mrs. Jules. "That's right," he said. All the children are very impressed. "Have you ever met him?" demanded Kathy. "Well, no, not actually," Louis admitted. "See," said Kathy, "there's another lie." "You don't have to meet Santa to be one of us special helpers," said Mrs. Jules. "And then how to know what he means to you to do?" asked John. "It's easy," said Mrs. Jules. "You just have to be nice to other people whenever you give a present or sing a holiday song. You're helping Santa Claus to mean what Christmas is all about, helping Santa Claus." "I can be one of the helpers?" asked Damien. "You bet," said Mrs. Jules. "Hey, everybody," said Damien. "I'm one of Santa's helpers." "Me too," said Allison. That must be Santa Claus," cheered Stappen, "because it feels so good to help him." So all the children helped the Santa in every way they could, by singing songs and giving gifts, and they just being good. "But there's no Santa Claus," Kathy continued to yelp. "Well, if there's a case," said Mrs. Jules, "he must really need our help." Now, next chapter is something different about Mrs. Jules. I know what will gonna happen. Mrs. Jules will gonna be very surprised. No, but Mrs. Jules' class student will be very surprised of this. So let's see this for tomorrow. And if you have fun, U.S. English Culture, come back with some of these book one like this story, because it might be a new chapter to read for tomorrow. And let's see, Mrs. Jules says something different for tomorrow. And please don't send my YouTube. Bye bye, everyone.